Hey everybody, Yogurt here. How's it going? Hope you're all doing well on this fine day, night, afternoon, evening, whatever it happens to be for you, wherever you happen to be. Wow, looks like we had 6 in here just a second ago. Looks like we've got 4 now, but either way, happy to see you all here, whomever you may be. Looks like Buffy's here, so that usual suspect. And let's see, do we have Gray lurking? I would suspect. Oh, we're down to 3. Okay, well, don't know where everybody went or who they all were for a brief moment, but hopefully they'll come back, maybe not, but either way, here we go. So, Witcher part, what are we on, 21? We're gonna do a bit more side questing, might get on to, happens to be now and I happen to be living in it. It is indeed now, but the real question, Gray, is when will then be now? I love that line still. I don't know why. It's always been one of my favorites from that movie. But anyway, so yeah, part 21, we're gonna do some more side questing, probably a little bit more Gwent and, you know, clean up and everything. We might get on with the main quest a bit more and go rescue Dandelion. We'll see where we get with the side questing. No thorough agenda, just clean some stuff up and get situated for Saturday's stream, which should be more main quest and all that good fun stuff. So anyway, hope you're all doing well, and here we go. Just a second. I have to click the right screen first. Take 2, and here we go. And as always, let me know if anything looks or sounds amiss, and I will do my best to fix it. Gwenting, or I am creating new words, although it's a common occurrence for me. I enjoy creating new words. I do it regularly. Sometimes I mean to, sometimes I don't. Kind of varies. Alright, let's see where we are. So that'll be the main quest that we're not doing yet. That's Skellige. Complete your collection of Gwent cards. That's not gonna help me. We have races. Joyous of joys. Actually might have to go do some of that, but... And we'll go meet Triss, but not just this moment. Alright. Maybe we cleaned up more of the side quests than I thought we did. Cool. Alright. So we will do some of the scavenger hunts for the Witcher diagrams. Find all the diagrams. Just to get those cleaned up before we leave the area. Oh, hey, Marcia. Happy to see you as always. It came on. I'm glad it came on. Hopefully it stays on. And doesn't die on you. Do remember, you can always watch on your phone, or, you know, if you want to. Smaller screen, but... Alright, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We really just don't have much. It's a little treasure hunt. Yeah, go to the lighthouse. Ah, we do have this gem of a side quest. We're gonna do this first. Because we're right here. And it's, if I remember correctly, it's fairly amusing. Hopefully I'm not misremembering, and my workday was irritating, so I could go with some amusing. You know, that or just, you know, finding a good fight to get into would be enjoyable as well. I said a good fight, not a bunch of wolves that are level 5. It's not a good fight. It's amusing, since I'm just like one-tapping them all now, but... Might be reaching the point where you need to turn on enemy upscaling too. Oh. So, you don't talk about the lighting in this game very much, because, well, the wind's usually howling and it's usually raining, but we've got some decent god rays coming through there. I also probably didn't notice it when I on my PlayStation playthrough. I mean, it's not, like, epic, but it's actually pretty good. Don't complain about the XP. I'm not complaining about the XP. Sword away for now. We're not here to do battle just yet.
You didn't bring but a single scurvy run. No wonder he cursed us. We're doomed.
What?
Who's the one brought soured wine? Curse is your fault as much as mine.
So they're yelling at each other because they both brought deficient goods to the All God.
What are you doing here?
I guess. Whoever that
The
is.
sun flying from the moon? We're making offerings to the All God, clearly.
You too can seek his aid. That's if you got fitting offerings. He scorned ours, then cursed the old village.
Indeed, who is this All God
The
of
All God you call
whom
him.
you speak?
First I've heard. Is some new deity?
Nay, 'tis ancient, revered by our forefathers. They say it were like this. Roslav of Oriton came here to gather brushwood. And suddenly, for no reason, a bush burst into flame. Then, Roslav heard a voice from the ground, demanding offerings and obedience.
We've been coming here since then, bearing gifts, in exchange for which the All God watches over us, keeps us from evil.
Does he?
Plain to see that.
You're living in a hellhole of Velen that doesn't seem like he's doing much for you.
So what's wrong with your offerings?
That's my thought.
You needn't mock us, you can see right well we brought scraps. Before the war, I wouldn't give this such to me elms. But what can we do? Such are the times.
And they're like to get worse. All God said if he don't get a rafter of bacon and a barrel of beer at least, the rivers will fill up with frogs and locusts or some such will devour the harvest.
Just sounds like a gluttonous cow that wants his fill of food and drink more than anything. Yeah, I do love how well they detailed the face, not so much on Geralt's, but on those two NPCs, all the wrinkles and lines and everything.
I could intercede on your behalf with this All God of yours. Got a feeling we'd come to an understanding.
Well, I suppose it can't hurt to try. To speak with him, you have to stand before the altar and cry out, "All God, help a poor wretch in need." Who knows, he might just listen to a foreigner.
A greedy god. Kind of sums up what I was generally saying. Address the All God. Where do I do this? I can see him down there because I can see his audio signature. No, I can't. Could be 4. Right. Tell me it's somewhere right around here. I have to go up or down. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, all God, help a poor wretch in need. Pretty please.
How dare you disturb my divine rest, mortal?
I dare disturb it because I want your divine self to lift the, curse you cast. Those peasants really don't have.
They must bring worthy offerings or they shall face drought, driving hail, earthquakes, avalanches. I have spoken.
Those things don't all go together.
Avalanches? Here? Huh. How would that work?
Kind of wondering that myself.
No answer from the All-God. Fine. We can finish our conversation when I find him. Voice came from underground.
I agree, bacon and beer does sound like a good combo. Well, I mean, minus my allergy to beer, but taste-wise, I know it was a good combo before I became allergic to the beer.
An illusion.
So he's living in a cellar. They had the gluttonous thing, right?
What? Who dares disturb my divine being?
Geralt of Rivia. Pleasure. Huh. Expected the All-God to be corporeal in form, but never thought he'd be corpulent. Fattened up nicely at those peasants' expense.
Expense? Expense? Not a word about the help I give in return. Blessings, absolutions, enlightened advice. Believe me, these folks need all of it. I'd watch over them still if they fulfilled their end. But lately they offer these pathetic scraps.
That they steal from the mouths of their children, and to make matters worse, you cast a curse on them.
And I'll not lift it till they bring me worthy offerings. I'm to settle for curds and whey? Not a chance. And you can tell them that.
You're still eating better than they are, you bastard.
Been in this hole long?
For a century or so. One winter I found shelter here. Built a fire so large the flames leapt through the crack, lit the bushes above. I coughed from the smoke, and suddenly heard a peasant. A voice out of nowhere, he called. A miracle. Thus, I became a god.
Parasite, more like.
Maybe so. But what of Freya and Melitele then, Demanding prayers and offerings, given naught in return? I talk at least.
Yeah, and you make them think they're cursed directly. Going alright, busy at work. Tried a new whiskey last night. It's a rye that's got ginger spice. If I could drink, that actually sounds tempting. Definitely curious. Yeah, I would have expected that to be pretty assertive as well, Gray, but kind of bummed I can't try this interesting concoction. I definitely hear you at work. Today was a beast for me as well. Let's see what this does.
Listen here, lard ass. You're gonna be
Lard
satisfied
ass.
with what you get, or I'll feed you to the ravens.
Plowing reformers. No, fine, fine. I'll sup more modestly. But just till the end of the war, not one day longer.
It's fine, I guess. It'll make the peasants happy. So last time, my last playthrough, I just killed him because I thought that was the right thing to do, and I wanted to because he's just a parasite, as Geralt said. A pretty good way to sum it up. But the peasants were not pleased with me for doing so, because they still thought I killed a god and not just a I think it's actually just a really fat Sylvan. Would be the creature type.
Anything new?
Which, if you watch the series, a Sylvan is the thing that helps the elves capture Dandelion and Geralt. Or, I'm sorry, Jaskier and Geralt. Jaskier is Dandelion.
Talk to your old god, face to face.
And will he show us mercy?
He will. Promise to be pleased with whatever you bring.
I told you the All God's merciful, understanding. Thanks, Witcher.
No
Oh,
problem.
One last thing. Did you know there's a crypt beneath this hill? Might want to take a look sometime. Architecture's fascinating.
Ah, that worked out much better. They're happy. He's easing up on them, and I planted the seed to go explore and go find their god, and realize he's not actually a god. Ideally. Did one of them go down there? No.
Top of the day.
Okay. I was wondering if maybe I could get some dialogue out of it related to one of them going down there and finding out that he's just a very corpulent Sylvan. About can't type or spell today. I have that problem every day, Gray. It's alright. Your day was busy. 2 of the interfaces at work broke, so duplicate, triplicate charts being made. Ouch. Ooh, confused a lot of the staff. Made it a long day dealing with all of the freakouts. Yeah, that would make it for a long day. You kill a god, no one is in any position to give you any shit. Oh, that sounds rough. Yeah. Does sound rough, Buffy. At least you didn't have to fix the problem, you just had to calm the masses. That is kind of better, unless you can fix the problem and it's just not getting fixed and then you're annoyed and like, just let me do it myself. But it doesn't sound like that was the case in this instance. Yeah, technically they're in no position to say anything, but they did my last playthrough. I think something to the effect of saying I had brought a curse on them by killing their god or whatever. I don't remember now. They were not happy with me. That I remember that much. So this worked out better. I don't know why I even went up there. Where are we going? Oh, of course it defaulted me back to that, because everybody wants us in Skellige. I kind of want to go to Skellige, to be honest. I actually like Skellige, but it'd be annoying to not finish out some things here first, in my opinion. Technically, I guess it doesn't matter that much, but I don't know. I think it's more cohesive if I do some more of the things here first. But anyone that's played the game can feel free to disagree with me, and who knows, I might change my mind. Lord knows the game wants us to go to Skellige. It's made that abundantly clear.
Come on.
Oh, it's alright, Marcia. Sincerely doubt it's your fault any of us had a bad day. I mean, if it is, then, you know, damn you straight to hell, but I sincerely doubt you played any part in it for any of us. Not to worry. I don't think you can control our work days. Come to Skellige. This message paid for by the Skellige Board of Tourism. Tch. Oh, harpies. I feel like the Skellige Board of Tourism would be a death squad. Except at sea, of course. really need to get something to make my crossbow fire faster, which I'm pretty sure there is. I don't know if it's a skill perk or whatever, or if it's a mod. Or just a characteristic of some crossbows, that could actually be the case. I really do not remember. I just remember at some point I get one that's not this slow. At least I feel like I do. Oh, that was funny. Damn harpies. But no, I didn't. Yeah, harpies are definitely on that list of enemies that wouldn't be all that big of a deal at all if they didn't fly. Because they fly, and they're still basically a nuisance more so than anything else, but they are in fact a nuisance. But cleared out a question mark, at least I'm pretty sure this was a question mark since there was a chest there, and I got a marker. So we can fast travel back here if we so desire. Harpies have been called that at a time or two. You've been called a harpy? I hope you're not a flying monster.
Let's go.
Flying vampiric monster, I believe. I believe they're of the draconoid or vampire variety. Either, both are more or less the same thing. Well, they're not. Actually, they're entirely different classes, and you have different potions for the different ones, but...
Come on now.
Are you a pack rat? Wait, yet? Oh, by your dad? Okay, well that made... No, I'm not at pack rat weight yet. I mean, I'm getting up there, but I'm not bad. Oh yeah, I was gonna change these because that 52 armor piercing is just, yeah, makes up for that 3 less armor, I think. What did I have in there? No, Axie, okay. So we will add Axie to that, whatever that is. And what else do we want to buff here? Quinn's there, Igni there, Quinn and Igni, got Axie. And there's no point in boosting Yurden because it's worthless. Kind of want to boost Igni, but I'll boost Quinn. Give myself a little bit of a lifeline going on. No! At least I didn't die. And I now remember that that's not what I wanted to do.
Place of power, it's gotta be.
Yes, there is a place of power, I just don't remember. Somewhere around here. Oh, let me out of the water. Okay, I heard the place of power. Ah, there it is. I should record this and make a tutorial video out of it. Editing out my bumbling, of course, now that I think about it. Not for the place of power, but for the Witcher stuff inside, because now remember it's not the most obvious way in. And you definitely don't do what I just tried to do initially, which is jump, because that doesn't work. Obviously. Alright, drowners. time to die. And I think this is the entrance, but I can't really see. It's very dark and I cannot see. Shit. Ah, there it is. Thank you, Drowner, for pointing it out to me. Either way, before I go in there, I'm going to go for breath. Because drowning's just annoying. In-game. In real life, drowning would be just a pretty wretched death, I'm quite certain. On the list of ways I would not want to go. I've been using my crossbow the entire time I've been playing the game. You just now give me that tip? It's fine, game. It's fine. Didn't need to know until now anyway. I mean, that's not at all true, but it works out. How to draw a place of power with Matt. Draw a circle. Draw the rest of the place of power. Yeah, I always forget I need to hold it every single time. I don't think a single time this playthrough have I remembered to press and hold the first time. Yeah, no, that wasn't the tutorial. It was the fact that you jump down here and swim to get it. What the? It's odd. And swim underneath through the underwater tunnel to get in here to actually get it. Because I kind of remember on my first playthrough, it took me a while to figure that out. Or maybe I'm just an idiot. I mean, that's entirely possible, and no one ever has this problem. And I have said tutorial videos aren't probably gonna be my thing anyway. And there's probably already a video on that, so I would probably be wasting my time making it, now that I think about it. Tea trees filter? I don't remember that. Not that I remember the name of all of them, but picked up all kinds of goodies, just not the thing I'm here for yet. Alright, there's the drawbridge. Ah! Make my life easier getting out of here later. Of course it took it right at the wrong time. Wasn't originally trying to take a screenshot, but the accidental up close actually worked out for a change. Alright, fine. I'll get the rest of the stuff when I come back down, since you want to climb the ladder now. Do what you want to do, Geralt. Dubramir's journal. Dawes chewing my head off about going to the lighthouse, about the fire needing tending. Thing is, don't give a plowing rat's arse, frankly. What am I, some golem fit for naught but climbing up there 4 times a day to drop off wood and pour oil? I'd much rather learn how to work a forge in town or at some gnomish foundry. Grandpa Amsvari was a smith, weren't he? Amsvari? Even forged witcher blades, so who's saying none of his talent trickled down to me? Who's to say indeed? Why is Geralt taking the same pic a middle-aged man takes for his Facebook profile? Because I'm a middle-aged man? I don't know. When I originally hit the screenshot button, it was a different view. Okay, well this is clearly bugged. I mean, I can kill it, but I would actually rather it fight back and present a challenge. Huh. That was disappointing. It's fine, but... Alright, so where did I miss the, actual Witcher gear? Thank you, Fessick. It's not sportsmanlike. I mean, I had to do it so I can get the thing taken care of, but it was just like... I would prefer it to fight back. I'd be bitching if it killed me, obviously. Only to a certain extent, because I'd go back and, you know... do the deed eventually, but... Alright. Oh. Aha. We're about to go up here. Crafting notes. And the diagram. Now there's a commission I haven't seen the likes of in ages. Got a visit from that witcher the baronet summoned about them evil powers took over the lighthouse and were crashing ships against the rocks. He stood there in the doorway to my forge, looking noble as a prince or duke or something, and said his silver sword got damaged during his last job. Blade was chipped bad, almost broke in 2 spots. I asked how he expected me to know how to fix a weapon like that, and he gave me a diagram and said I was to forge him a new one, and promised quite the sum in return. Damn near tuckered myself out making that thing. I did my apprenticeship with Master Barnaby of Novigrad, and have made a witcher blade or 2 in my life, but it's been over 3 years since I last touched anything of the sort. In the end, didn't matter though. Before I could finish, the Witcher figured out what was going on with the lighthouse and had to make haste to the Baronet's castle for rest illegible. I swear I know how to read English properly. It's not always allowed, apparently. Of course, thinking about it, until I started streaming, I think the last time I read anything aloud with any consistency was in school, which was a few years ago now. And by school, I mean possibly high school. I mean, they stopped making you do that annoying crap after. They don't make you do it in college, that's for sure. There's no class I ever took. Alright. Now to the next one. Oh, am I actually high enough level for this now? Okay. That worked. I am going to get that while I'm here.
Come on.
Because I don't believe there's ever another reason to come up to these parts. Could be wrong. Happened once before.
Hey there. Show me what you got.
Ooh, oh. More harpies. Oh, a harpy anyway. I'll say it's really odd that there's only the one, but it's kind of odd that there's only the two also. There we go. There's nothing on that one. Do a little foraging. Right. Roaches is going to make things difficult. Alright, how do I get where I need to go? Come on. Get up there. It's not letting me on general principle. That was annoying. Ah, here's where all the harpies actually are. And find a more open space to take them on. You remember a song you hadn't heard in a group that you might dig? You ever heard Arizona by Saint Madness? If I have, I don't recognize the name of the band or the song title. Which definitely doesn't mean that the answer is no, but I'd have to hear it. Once I dispatch whatever this... I don't see it anymore. Oh, there it is. Whatever this is. I will write that down so I can... Ah, basilisk. Love how even the biggest basilisk goes down with one shot from the crappy crossbow. Not complaining, because, I mean, it'd make life difficult if it didn't, but... I guess I need to turn on enemy upscaling, because this is, I mean, I'm level 18 and it was 14. I feel like, even though 4 levels below me, that's not that far below. I feel like it should have been... I don't know how much of a challenge I feel like it should have been, but not straight up easy like it was. Usually wait till later to do such a thing, but... Ah, another sword and a mastercrafted racing saddle. Gotten a lot of saddles now. Buffy, to your point, now I'm probably coming to close to pack rat weight, because I think in the lighthouse I picked up 1 or 2 saddles, and I think I just picked up another one, and the saddles weigh a ton, so... And I know I picked up a few weapons and armor pieces, which is good, because I've still got the crappy armor that I had left after I did whatever happened that ridded me of my semi-decent armor that I had. Still not sure if I broke it down, sold it, what. Should be difficult to do either when you're wearing it, because it doesn't let you, so I have no idea what happened to it. I'm going to just blame myself for whatever did happen, and assume that it was a mistake on my part. Alright. Arizona by Saint Madness. Got it written down now. It was a local band, so good chance you haven't. Anyways, he'd suggest giving a listen. It's not amazing. You can see why it wasn't top 40 hit, but as a born Arizonan, I dig it. I always wondered if you were a born Arizonan or not. Kind of assumed you were, but it seems like a ton of most Arizonan, well, no, not most. I mean, not counting snowbirds, obviously. It seems like there's a ton of native Arizonans, like a ton of people just don't leave here, which is not a bad thing. It's weird to me in the sense that... Oh, I can go where I'm going. it has nothing to do with Arizona specifically. I've moved so much in my life and lived so many different places, like people never having lived in another state or anything boggles my mind, but not because there's something wrong with it, just because I can't possibly imagine it. That being said, I just assume never move again. And certainly not out of Arizona, because I really like it, so I mean, there's something to be said for the people that never leave. I don't want to leave now that I'm here either. I did once, and I came back. You know, Arizona's become my home, even though it's not where I was born or where I grew up. I came here as an adult, but nonetheless, it is where I like and want to be. My parents live here, so that helps too. If they didn't live here, I'd probably be inclined to maybe want to live wherever they were, or get them here, but they like it here and don't want to go anywhere either, so it works out. Missed one, where is it? Anyway, on to the fast travel point.
Come on, Roach.
If I can get around the wall. Yeah, good, I don't have to take out the pack of wolves. I didn't feel like it. Okay, yes. Whatever is at the byways is super high level, or has been. Screw it, I'll just fast travel here and see if it's still too high a level for me or not. It has been. 23? No. Challenging, but... actually not as bad as I would have expected. They're still 5 levels above me. Also less squishy than I would have expected for the crappy armor that I've got on. Not that I'm complaining a bit. Come on. Ah! Come on. It's one thing I do, like, the mystery of the byways
Anyone
murders.
there? You can come out. It's safe now.
Didn't mean to be or realize I was working on an actual quest, but it worked. Hey Steve, what's going on?
Richard.
What happened?
Nilfgaardians
And
came
Dolly,
hunting,
hey guys.
looking for valuables, as if we
Give me
was
2
rich.
seconds and then I'll catch up on
Who
chat.
killed them? Couldn't have been you.
I don't know. Must have been those beasts you slaughtered.
Yeah, seriously, they're
Something
lying horribly
stinks,
badly.
And I don't mean the corpses.
That's how it was.
Horribly
Quite
badly,
well
that's not correct English.
You're hiding something. Gonna find out what it is.
There's not here. Black ones didn't even find anything.
Out of my way.
Gonna explore the village using my Witcher senses first. Alright, so anyway, catch up on chat. Oh, you're local Chino Valley, you grew up elsewhere but moved back when you were 13? Alright, cool. Buffy, you've moved around, but your dad's lived his whole life in 2 houses and half a mile apart. That's really crazy. Obviously, yeah, you're moving with us as an adult. It is a small British invasion. It's unfathomable to me, too. I mean, okay, I haven't moved 17 times before, and, you know, before my 10th birthday. That's more than me, but... Anyway, hey Steve, hey Dolly, how are you guys doing? Thank you so much for coming in. What are you guys doing up so late? In the words of Paul Revere, the British are coming. They are. Except I like it when the British are coming. It's, you know, it's not a bad thing. Oh, your Knoll Q didn't work this time. Normally it's spot on.
Jaws strong enough to crush armor.
Now that I say that, it'll probably pop in. Hopefully not. Hopefully he's sleeping and he's not having another bout of insomnia for his own sake.
Ghouls tore the dog to bits. Soldiers died some other way.
Just a flying visit. Well, I appreciate the flying visit, and you want to drop a like and a couple comments. Very much appreciated, but yeah. Hope you're not up late for anything bad and you've just been gaming or something.
Ghouls tore the dog to bits.
Fun.
Soldiers died some other way.
76 into the wee hours, that explains the both of you being up so late, so it was for a good reason and a good cause.
Thrown to the ground with great force, internal hemorrhaging, scent of blood still strong. Ought to follow it.
And it works out well, because it means I get to see you guys for a little bit before you go to bed. Is the blood going two different directions? Seems to be. It's fine.
There's nothing there.
Tracks lead to this house. What happened here?
What do you mean, what happened?
It's a very straightforward question. Yeah, Gray beat me to the question I was going to ask, how the leveling of the tunes is going. Playing 76 and leveling, your baby has gone from 20 to 55 since Monday night, time to relax it. Wow, that's some serious power leveling. That's impressive, Steve. Like, damned impressive. Just to send... he's got to send the kids to school in a wee nap. Alright, so yeah, being up a fair bit later isn't too bad for you then, Dolly. Yeah, I'm really tired of asking this guy.
Last chance. What happened to the Nilfgaardians? What's behind that door?
What do I know?
Listen, you. If you don't tell me everything you know, you could all die. Understand? Is that a burden you can live with?
I
There's
couldn't.
tunnels beneath the village.
Tunnels.
Elven ruins. We scavenge them for trinkets, small treasures. Sell them to Novigrad merchants. No one expected anything bad to come of it.
No, not likely.
Dug through some rubble. Found a chamber. The beast slept inside. We felled the prop so the ceiling had collapsed. Didn't bury the monster though.
What was it? Got most of them boat building. How on earth did he get that many levels boat building or building anything? I don't remember building paying off that well for XP.
What did the monster look like?
'Twere dark down below. Couldn't see.
So how'd it kill the Nilfgaardians?
I ran. Couldn't watch it happen.
So why didn't they want to tell me about this? I know they want to protect the ruins from, you know, and still be able to scavenge, but they know the thing's gonna come kill them too.
Give me the key to the door.
You'd go in.
What damn witch are
Wanna
you,
pull
moron?
racks through its head, tell you your fortune. Now give me the key. So, correct me if I'm wrong. You dug through to the monster's lair, then buried the entrance, but the Nilfgaardians opened it again to look for treasure. Beast killed the Black Ones and returned to its lair. You wanted to bury the corpses, but their stench lured ghouls to the village. Now I'm here. Sound about right?
'Tis as you say. Yes.
I'm going down there. If I'm gone long, run. Barring the door, nailing it shut resolves nothing. There are other ways out of the tunnels. Gotta be.
Seriously stupid villagers, but that's pretty common.
Nekamara. Hibernated here till the villagers woke it.
that's just completing quests and killing stuff along the way. It helps you know all the quests so you can bounce around them easily and quickly. That is very true. I'm thinking about the one character that I took through and the fact that it, you know, was my first playthrough, so I was learning everything. I'm sure if I wanted to level one now, I could do it a lot faster. You streamed on Twitch earlier for 4 hours, or you did a new boat build from scratch? Oh, damn it, I didn't get an alert or I would have popped in. What time was that? And I know I followed you on Twitch, so why didn't I get an alert? I know you don't have an answer for that question, but
can be lifted.
I totally would have popped in had I known you were on. Well, at least the torches are lit for me. That's not usually the case.
Armor pierced. Arteries torn open.
So I'm dealing with something exceedingly powerful, although we basically figured that out from the damage to the bodies above ground. So it's not really new information. My torch. Follow, toss a coin to your Witcher. Boat building, singing, bantering, and I can't remember much else. I totally would have tuned in. I'm pretty sure Gray would have too. Cannot for the life of me remember what this is. Ekimora? No, it's a Sarasti. So it's one of the ones that has a proper, like an actual name, but I believe this is an Ekimora. Regardless, we know what I'm going to do, which is try and kill it with fire. And, you know, obviously, Silver Blade as well. Haha, I literally killed it with fire on that one. Vampire fanning. Yep, Ekimora. Well, at least I know my monsters to an extent. Blooded. Elvish is so bad. I need to get better at that. Saved your Twitch account, so available to watch. It's a lot of swearing and conspiracy theories and singing. Doesn't sound like a bad thing at any level to me. I will go and watch. Not this moment, but I guess I could stream your stream on my stream. Might not be the most exciting content people when they could just go watch it on yours, but you know, I could do it. Yeah, no, I'll totally go check it out. Anywhere I didn't check it. Doesn't look like it. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Let's use the ladder. Your heart will go on if that counts. Now he could play The Witcher on his Twitch, and then he would be twitching The Witcher. Or twitching Witcher. Oh, Belinda was on your stream as well. You had everybody on there, didn't you? That's actually what popped up as a suggestion. That's funny. Oh, damn. So, speaking of things popping up as suggestions in text, sorry, when we were doing the Corpulent Sylvan quest earlier that, well, I know Gray and Buffy were here for at least. I meant to say it and totally forgot, because we called him Lardass. For a while, and this was a few years ago now, but if you had an iPhone anyway and you typed Lardass in your text message, it would autocorrect it to Kim Kardashian, which obviously some dev popped in there for a new, one of the new OS releases. But it lasted it was that way for quite a while. They didn't take it down, which surprised me. But it was just hilarious because, it's funny as hell. Didn't know if anybody knew about that. Probably it wasn't like it was a big secret, but
He lives.
Chump and I had to christen the boat, so we did Celine. That makes
Must have
sense.
been asleep for centuries.
An Akimara.
Vampire. Won't trouble you again.
You cut off its head, drive a stake through its heart.
Did what I had to. Don't go down into those tunnels anymore. Akimara aren't known to be loners.
We didn't hire you. Still, seems you deserve a...
You bet I do. Pay up.
Didn't get the opportunity to just let him be nice and say it. I mean, it's fair, really, because they're being stupid, and that's how they got into the mess in the first place, but... You don't know if you have to send notifications out if you're going to stream. It started out as a test to see if it worked and turned into a boat build. That's how planned it was. Hey, whatever works. I don't know about Twitch. Like on YouTube, it's supposed to automatically send out the notifications. Of course, we all know how reliable those are. So maybe Twitch's notifications aren't any better. I would assume they're automatic and would go out when you go live, but like I said, I don't really know. Now that I think about it, I don't get alerts for people going live on Twitch very often. Even though I follow everybody that I know of I'm friends with, I rarely get Twitch notifications for people going live, so maybe their notification settings are different. I don't know. Alright. Maybe I have to turn on notifications specifically for you, which would be the opposite of YouTube, where you subscribe and you automatically get signed up for notifications and have to turn them off if you don't want them. Maybe Twitch is the opposite, and that's why I'm not getting these notifications, because I didn't sign up for them because I didn't know I had to. I will get to the bottom of it. Speaking of things popping up, oh boy, this better end good. Post a link on Discord, Steve. I should probably join the Discord too. Apparently far behind on being friends with my friends. Chump is one of our friends on Discord. Not a nickname for Steve. Oh, I didn't realize it was a different person either. I'm terrible about keeping up with Discord too, Gray. You should get on there. But like I never remember to check it, and then I'm always hopelessly behind, and I'm in too many of them to keep up with anyway. But alright, so we took care of the BYWAYS, which is not actually where we were going. Oh, guess I need to report back to the Nilfgaardian commander then, wherever he is. Yeah, may as well just do that now. We're here by a fast travel, and we can fast travel back here to go where we're originally going anyway. That should work. And get rewarded for our trouble.
do I get my lush to use his head? Ow! So, she gives me an amulet, says it'll quench his thirst. And? Did it?
But yeah, Gray, you should get on. You should definitely get on Discord.
And this be the witchman, freak of nature.
In byways in Sardelanso.
Which one of you is the damn commander?
What brings you here?
This one. Came to hang out, you know, chat, see how you're
Saw your
doing.
notice. Can anyone tell me about the monster?
I can. The patrol has been lost. Somewhere along the south shore of Lake Windomer. We must know why.
What makes this Witcher's work?
Some brickmakers live south of here. They call their village BYWAYS. Almost empty now. Many have run away. They speak of a monster which kills. Redanians do not patrol there. That would be foolish. And robbers do not attack Imperials. That would be even more foolish. This leaves one option. A monster.
That is true.
Byways. A vampire was terrorizing the village.
Its logic is sound.
This is why they did not return.
Ekimari are tough, even for a group of soldiers.
We will bury them with honors, as heroes. Your reward, well deserved.
Oh, nice. I get double paid for the job. I'm not gonna complain about that.
Is it true?
Oh, a lot of XP for that too.
But once every 3
Oh, then again, it was actually a quest over my level.
Yeah?
Do some inventory sorting. You started a server of your own, so you've been on it more of late. And one of the DJs from Twitch you support has one, so you're on there often too. Oh, so you actually are on Discord, just not any of these. Okay, I gotcha. Dolly, time for bed now. I need to be up early for the kids going to school. Night, night. Night, night, Dolly. Thank you so much for coming in, hanging out. Very much appreciated. Have a great night. Get some sleep, and good luck with the getting the kids off to school on time in the
See
morning.
what you're offering.
Wait, Buffy, are you leaving too? Oh, I was like, wait a minute. I guess that could be you saying you're leaving too. Alright, so don't need those. Those. They're actually better than what I'm wearing. That's surprising. I mean, they're crap all around, but... No, it's not enough vitality to make up for the crap armor rating. Oh wait, no, that's my fancy dress. I want to keep that. 5 hours or shoot. Good luck, Dolly. Yeah, that's not a very long time. Get some sleep. Sleep fast, as the expression goes. Clear out the crap while we're in here. As much as we can before he runs out of money. Sometimes that's what stops me. I would have thought that axe would have been worth more. Was wrong. Yep, speaking of, he's out of money. It's alright, I can solve that. Yep. And what else? Alright. Not that. Not that. do like the critical hit damage bonus, but I want to keep the armor piercing, so not that. That is worth the switch, however. Surprising number of steals that I picked up relative to the only one silver I picked up. That's definitely a better sword all around. So switching to that, so I want to repair it. And those are the old boots, so those are getting dismantled. You were cough encouraged to join Discord. Read that as nagged. It's okay if you turn all notifications off and only go on it when someone tells you to go look at something. It's good if you keep the notifications in check. Yeah, I had to turn notifications to @mentions only for everything because it was ridiculous. Because I'm in like 6 or 7 different servers now because I keep getting added to them and whatnot, which is fine. But yeah, it's the you gotta keep it in check, or it gets just entirely unmanageable. I'll break that down for the emerald. And I'll break that down for the sapphire. None of that for now. Keep that. Not really worth breaking any of that down. Oh, I forgot to do the crossbows. Crap. And crap. Those down. Sorry, I know inventory management's not the most enjoyable thing, but may as well do a bit of it while I'm here. Take advantage of the opportunity while it exists. I don't really have that much junk items, that many junk items to break down. So that I'm selling, that I'm going to equip, that I'm selling. That I'm selling. Okay. Well, if anyone wants to be friends with you on there, I'm the same name as here and apparently number 3869. Alright, so Grey Chaos 3869. I will add you. I am also the same name on Discord. Actually, no, I don't have the games on there. It's just Yogurt5150, and I don't remember my number. I'll have to look and figure it out. But do you have anything else? Do I have anything else to sell him? Holy crap. He's giving me 80 for those? Oh wait, no, I'm in dismantle. Son of a bitch. So, my current saddle gives me 50 stamina. That's 45, so get rid of that. It's also 50, 40, also 50. It's the exact same saddle. Master crafted racing saddle. Okay, we'll swap that out. And that's the same. Cockatrice trophy. God, I hate how it automatically swaps the trophy anytime you get a new one. It's so annoying. I need to remember to go back and put that back to right.
So long.
No, that bot, it gets carried away. You're not any of those yet. You're trying to limit your stream watching. What I see. Sent friend request. Like what you see. Keep up to date with yoga in between stream. You're not on any of those yet. You're trying to limit your Discord's just a chat, Buffy. But yeah, that bot, it gets carried away. Night, Steve. Thank you very much for coming and watching and hanging out. Have a great night. Get some sleep, man, and take care. I will see you tomorrow. Yeah, I forgot to actually change the bot settings. I suck. It's not as bad tonight. It's not as noticeably bad tonight, just because there's more of us and more chat going on, but I totally forgot to fix that. I'm gonna go do 2 question marks real quick. No, I'm not. We want to go there. Just making sure I was selecting the right quest that time. I say that time, I didn't select the wrong one earlier or anything, but not tonight anyway. It's happened plenty of times in the past. Why am I running on foot? Yeah, Gray, I'll find you and add you, or if you want to try and find me, it's Yogurt5150. But I don't know what the numbers are for mine offhand. I'll have to look.
Slow now.
Thought I heard something flying around unpleasantly up there. That thing had been way over leveled for me. I don't know if it still is. This shouldn't be. This is a wraith. Yep, it's a wraith. Alright. Remember, is Wraith, Spectre, or a Necrophage? Must be a Spectre, yep. So we're gonna put on some Spectre oil. Make this go a little faster and easier for us. Those wraiths are just annoying. And put on the much hated Yrden because it's the one time we need it. There might be some other incorporeal beings, ghosts and such that we need it for. Otherwise, I don't remember, but mostly wraiths. I remember she totally owned me when we stumbled upon this place originally by accident. But I think I was sub-level 10 then also. Went a bit easier that time. It's amazing what happens when you're the right level. It's kind of a crappy treasure though. Sorry, there we go. The blunt axe made up for it. It's better now. Okay. Next treasure hunt on the list. Be that. Explore the ruins of Dram Castle. Explore the passages under Temple Isle. Where is these? That one's not actually in Novigrad proper. So we'll go to the castle. Once we fast travel, or get to somewhere where we can fast travel. Okay, I want to see if I can take this. I think it's a griffin. Looks like a griffin. Done this before and realized it was way over my level at the time, and it still is. Red skull means no. Because it means it's gonna 1 to 3 hit me, probably 1. And I can't do any actual damage to it. I mean, not enough to make it worthwhile. So we will not do that. It's just not fun for anyone other than the griffin, and they're not real, so they don't count. They look like drowners, but they're not. They're muck mixers. I don't remember this creature. They look almost exactly like a drowner. Goddamn Yerden. Bit more of a pain in the ass than drowners. Not bad, but a whole lot of them though, that's for sure. Yeah, I think these muck mixers just are a different type of drowner, because they look so much like them. But yeah, don't actually remember that particular type of creature, monster, whatever. Which doesn't mean much. There are lots of them, and it's been a while. In the immortal words of Dr. Evil, how about no? Yeah. That sums up my exact reaction to that griffin once I figured out that it was a red skull. Not only is it too high a level to mess with anyway, it's also a flying enemy, so it's like double no. Anywhere else down here I wanted to go? Or I get back into Novigrad proper or surrounding areas. Oh, I'm probably a high enough level for that. And I kind of want to see what those are.
Don't you look at me.
No, I wasn't looking at you. I'm not even sure which one of you said that, but I was looking at none of you, so good to go.
You filthy ditch digger.
Why did he call me a filthy ditch digger? Or was he talking to someone else? Oh, wait a minute. It's not going the right way. As usual, I was trying to ride toward the quest marker instead of the marker. The placed marker.
Ugly bastard.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna stop for the wolves. I will stop for the ghouls to kill them and blow up their home. So, does this make me like a terrorist in the eyes of ghouls? Because, you know, I just, you know, randomly show up and kill them and bomb their home. Oh, wow, that was good, Gray. I didn't even think about Captain America Red Skull. Of course, if I were Captain America, then I would fight the Red Skull. But I am very sad that that joke hasn't occurred to me in all 21 streams so far. God, this is number 21. That's like, I know I said it at the beginning, but I didn't actually think about the fact that this is the 21st stream I've done. Actually, it's the 22nd because there was the unfortunate Halo stream. That was the very first one. Shouldn't say unfortunate. It was fine. It was just, it was boring because even I was bored. That's okay. It was the very first stream, so it's fine.
Thanks for everything.
You're welcome, whichever one of you said that. There are the corpses. It's like I kind of want to loot them. There we go. Okay, guess that was all of it. But hey, at least there's a fast travel point here. I did not expect that happy byproduct. No, you weren't. You were just up to your butts and ghouls, that's all. Stop exaggerating. I took care of it already. I think I'm high enough level for this now. I think. You think that makes Geralt an honorary American? Yeah, that seems reasonable. You thought this was part 22. You're confused now. Is it part 22? I don't know. It might be part 22. Oh, then it's part 22. Did I lose track? I'm sorry. And no, I just forgot because see, the screen that I see. Oh, hang on. So that's what I see. So just, I only get the title up to there. So I forget. It's a lot. Between Control number, you know, the episodes of Control and live streams of this, you know, I forget. I lose track of which one I'm on. Luckily, I don't usually do it when I'm typing the title. Doing the title. I have accidentally done it on the thumbnails a few times and had to redo them.
Ye deaf? Be gone, you blasted mutant.
Where's all this hate for witchers coming from?
Where? I'll tell ye where. One of yous came here, ate his fill for 2 days while he thunked things over. Then he says he'd do us a favor and kill our monster. What's your price? I asked. But he said he wanted no coin, for he saw we'd none to offer.
Okay.
So what did he want instead of coin?
Said for pay he'd take something I had but did not yet know about. Then he left, and here the doors swung shut behind him. Me lass started wailing. What's these tears? I asked. Oh, I can't bear it, she says. I'll kill the whoreson.
Go on.
Full girl wept that some beast was gonna kill the Witcher dead. Ye howling for a mutant, I said. Then she told me, Bugger had bewitched her with his evil eye, seduced her, and that were to be his prize. A Witcher's bastard.
Yeah, I want to find this guy. He's not a real Witcher because we're sterile.
If he's really a Witcher, you don't have a thing to worry about. We can't sire children.
Thank the gods any more of yous and we'd be lost. But this one, he beguiled me daughter, rutted her neath me own roof. That I can't forgive.
Tell me where he is. Take care of this for you.
Cemetery. Went there to slay the monster. Hope the corpse eater guts that fornicated freak.
I mean, he has a right to be mad. I'm just laughing at his alliteration. And stop talking shit on Witchers as a whole. I'm being nice to you and doing you a favor, and I'm gonna go kill this bastard that took advantage of your daughter.
Said a hog to a house. Now you
Do, however, need to track the quest first. I've been here a few times. How is it taking this long to give me such a low-level quest? It's fine, it's just odd. I've been through the town numerous times. I wonder what the trigger for that one is. It's certainly not a level trigger.
Stench.
Oh, there really is a monster. It's definitely not dead. I always find it interesting when he does the examining something and says nothing.
You came just in time. A moment more and that gull would have filleted me like a flounder.
Actually, not sure I should have intervened. Your combat style, it's new to me. Should have just observed. Where'd you complete your training? School of the Snail? And where'd you get your wolf's head medallion?
You're the real thing.
Duh.
Witcher?
Mm-hmm. What gave it away? That I didn't wet my trousers at the sight of one lousy ghoul? Answer the question. Where'd you get the medallion?
I bought it from a traveling peddler. Oh, the villagers are coming. Don't tell him about me, please.
Oh, I'm gonna tell them about you and let them do what they will.
Oi, what's this? 2 Witchers? We only hired one.
Only one Witcher. Yeah, I'm not covering for
Only
you,
one Witcher here.
bastard.
Man's
Basically a
charlatan.
rapist, among other
Travels from village
things.
to village cheating people.
No, it's not like that. I can explain everything I can.
He's a crook, a fraud. Oh, we've laws for this kind, special punishments. Thank ye for exposing him, Master Witcher.
My pleasure.
Ought to take him to the village elder.
Of course.
Yeah, he'll have
Elder
some
can decide what to do with this scoundrel.
happy
Last year
things to
came
do.
through. Fellow paying with shaved coins. We lopped his hands off.
I'm sure your elder takes care to make the punishment suit the crime.
Oh, I know
Start
what's
by
getting
taking his
lopped
sword,
off.
Tossing his medallion in the fire. Farewell.
Yep. I know what's getting lopped off by him, or of him. He deserves it. Oh yeah, the law of surprise is in this game a couple of times. I'm pretty sure they talk about it relative to Ciri, for one thing, because obviously that's how Geralt came to have her. But there's that, and I want to say there's some other mentions of it in this game itself. Definitely not just in the show. I can't vouch for whether or not it's in the first or second game, simply because I haven't played them. But presume it probably is. Yep, one of the heads. Yep, one of them's getting taken off. Alright, stream elements, that's... Actually, I'm not gonna break away to fix it now. Actually, yes I am. It's annoying me. Give me a moment. If you really want to see streamception, you should see what happens when I pull OBS onto the screen that I'm mirroring with OBS. I lied, I'm not gonna do this now. It'll, God knows what weirdness might ensue. Still not going to Skellige, thanks. Going here. Seek revenge on these guys that killed me much earlier in the game. Who also killed me on my first playthrough ages ago. The word and or name, depending on how you want to say it, is that comes to mind is Bobbit. I'm going back to the punishment for the fake Witcher. I'm not that much above him now. I'm making pretty quick work of him nonetheless, but I didn't wait too long to come here for sure. I mean, I don't remember seeing that particular finisher before. Got a key. I'm sure it opens something. Actually, I know what it's gonna open now that I think about it for a moment. So, right here. Couldn't even see that little stool that I was caught up on there. Must be in here. There we go. Coming out. Alright. Don't. Read the unsent letter first. The most great and honorable Sergeant Carrie von Lechen, Esquire. You asked me, my good sir, to reckon how many lads I could drum up to work for the Empire's glory. So here's my reckoning. First off, your Esquire's got to know that I can scrummage up a few hayseeds from Claywitch whenever you want, but that's what I'd call second-rate goods, geezers and squirts mainly. But if your Excellency thinks he can find use for even dregs like that, send us a messenger and within a week's time you'll get a transport full of them, trussed up like conies. I've also had a word or two with some soldiers who quit the Baron's service after he got soused one night and jammed a hot poker in one of them's eyes. Well, that would make me quit. They pitched two camps, one right next to the castle, the other near Velen's southern border. And as I'm sure your wondrousness has guessed, they're looking to make some quick coin. So if your most revered sir can send us a few crowns as a deposit, why, we'll get to work on the double quick and send you the prettiest dames and hardiest lads in all of Velen, maybe even in all the north. 100 or two, however many of them the great sergeant wants. Your humble servant, Dalagor. Slave trader. So you watch me read the note, now you come out. Really? You're not gonna talk to me?
You ought to come by Mulberrydale. See me forge.
I'll have something for you. Gesture of gratitude.
Oh, that would be nice of you, considering I did save your ass. Go to Mulberryville. Nothing else in here. Okay. It's usually nothing all that worthwhile, but we shall see. Get out of my way, box. God. See if there's anything else around here. Not much. Not much at all, actually. Where's the body I didn't loot? Make it a little bit more worthwhile. Curious, is Mulberryville anywhere near here? Mulberrydale, right there. May as well go there and see what he's got for me, even if it's probably not all that worthwhile. You got a career tip for me? Doesn't matter what part of a meeting it is, you can always chime in with, I just think it's about finding that balance and people will agree with you. That would work, at least in all the meetings you've been in lately. Yeah. Unfortunately, most meetings I'm in, I have to speak a lot more than that. I'm in a lot of meetings. I'm trying to specifically have a problem speaking in a meeting, it's just, I'm in a lot of meetings. Like today, in my roughly 8-hour work day, or at least the 8 clocked in hours, if you will. I don't think I was... I think I was in a meeting for a minimum of 3.5 of those hours. And that's pretty sure that's not an exaggeration, possibly a bit more. Not really time, but... Go work at Meetings, Inc. You made a similar joke on Dart's stream, I don't remember what your phrasing was different. It was also good. No, it's just... The bitch of it is most of these flippin' meetings are actually, you know, worthwhile and necessary. And I can't actually deny that they are. Not all of them, mind you. Why is this guy, has he just not made his way back here yet? Alright, I'll meditate and see. While I'm here, I do want to find out, you know, what he's got for me. Yeah. If I got into detail about my job, it wouldn't really suggest that it would involve nearly as many meetings as I'm in, but I'm a manager, so that's part of it. That's actually a large part of it.
Could you make a breastplate if I provided a master's diagram?
Nah, not could anyone else here. Except for... What was his...
Except for who?
There was one fellow. Fergus, a dwarf. Worked for me for a while, with an apprentice, a lass.
Know what became of him?
They were good at what they did.
We've already met him.
Moved on to Crow's Perch. Baron. His men need smithing all the time. Look like a work there.
Excuse me. Got a little bit of that down the wrong pipe there. In general, I agree with you, Gray. Yes, most meetings can. Lately, most of these couldn't because we're changing, so we're redoing our software system and a lot of things. So there's lots of demos. Okay, here's what you want. Okay, here's what it is. Let's test it, make sure it works. Doesn't work. Okay, you know how these things go.
Let me see what you're offering.
switch that. Actually have anything I want to buy? Yeah, he really doesn't have much of anything. Okay. I will take that. Yeah, he certainly doesn't seem to have anything special for me, as you would have indicated. I'm close, but oh well. You can play him in Gwent, though. Aha! A lot of your meetings could be emails, Buffy, but definitely not all of them, similar to Matt's. Yeah. Unfortunately, like a lot of mine lately have been thoroughly warranted because of that. Not all, some of them have been kind of pointless. But yeah, a lot of them have just, unfortunately, I can't deny that they've been necessary lately. Or the majority of them has been necessary, and, you know, parts of them, you know, delved off into that could have been email territory, but... No reason to have both of those in my actual hand, because playing one will bring the other out. Worked out nicely. Don't get me wrong, I do despise meetings. You know, even when they're necessary, I still hate being in them. I won't deny that for a moment. Wow, I only have one siege card. That's weird. I'm gonna play it, actually. Of course he would. It's alright. No reason to save it when I only have the one anyway. You had a vendor webinar today that was a complete waste of time. They literally recovered the items that are in the newest update. The update also has a what's new document, complete waste of an hour. Okay, that's flipping annoying. I'd be mad. Or irritated. No, probably mad. So they read the patch notes to you. Rough. Yeah, that's basically... I am Gwenting. But yeah, meetings where you basically get the patch notes, they're... frustrating is the word? Do this. Granted, most people don't read patch notes, but nonetheless, when you're one that has, it's incredibly frustrating when you have a meeting to basically get them read to you again. Trying to decide what I want to do here, because I don't want to pass it, because he can easily just come back and beat me on the round. Which would be annoying. Smart move on his part. That's annoying. Decoy was not all that helpful of a card. But I'll make use of it anyway. Get him to burn some cards and then just throw the round. There we go. Pleased with this result because even though now we're even, I should be able to spank him with what's in my hand pretty thoroughly. If I didn't still have that clear weather card, that would really suck, because it would really derail my plan. He iced himself. Moron. Yay, I win!
Proper downpour this is.
Midges were fighting on account of this downpour.
I didn't even get a card off of him? That's annoying as hell.
Proper downpour this is.
Our kin and kind have been rescued from captivity and are on their way home. We're particularly thrilled to be getting our blacksmith back. You're welcome. Mysterious wanderer who saved them from our misfortune, you have our profound thanks. Again, you are welcome. That is Cain versus Cain there, right, Gray? I'm trying not to yawn. Can't always help it. Oh, wait. Excuse me. No sooner do you tell me not to than I do it again. My bad. There we go. I think that's the right one. It is, it is. So we'll travel to the border post. Catching snails just doesn't sound like fun to me, kid, but you have at it and enjoy. Whatever floats your boat, little man. It's a fair fight, unlike Cain versus Abel. Oh, great. That was funny. No, this is the way I want to go. I want to go north. The hell? I hate this little weird, it's not an island, but almost island thing. It's all screwy. Hard to find yourself around. Find your way around, rather. Oh, shut up. I do like when they say you'll choke to death on 3 pounds of seal. It's like a sword would weigh, well, any sword in this game, I should say, would weigh a lot more than 3 pounds. A fair bit more than 3 pounds. So I don't recall any of the swords in this game being of the light variety, like rapiers and sabers. Or katana. Blow the door in. Guess it doesn't sound enough like blow the man down to really work, but it did in my head. Is it going to be up again like it was last time? Maybe. Not quite yet. Some diagrams, but not a Witcher diagram. I promise I'll remember to fix the reminder timer for Saturday's stream. I just didn't do it between Tuesday and today because, to be honest, last night I just want to hang out with my wife on the couch and watch some TV and relax with her, and so I did that and didn't fiddle with the timer. There's the diagram. I took a night off last night, as it were. Prince Adrian's journal. Cain performed wonderfully. It's a shame, of course, that Professor Gloger disappeared somewhere in the ruins of Est-Tayar, along with the rest of the elven diagrams, but those sketches for a steel sword alone are worth as much as a village in southern Redania. Okay. We split the takings equally, as per our agreement. I kept the diagram for the silver sword, while Cain took the crossbow diagram. Oh, that's right, I forgot there's the Witcher crossbows as well. I must admit, I didn't exactly need every member of the expedition's head preserved in vinegar, but they do constitute impressive proofs of Cain's conscientiousness and professionalism. The Witcher swore none of the archaeologists would leave Esther alive, and none did. All the more shame then that Cain didn't accept my offer. As my personal bodyguard, he would never have wanted for a thing. Steady pay, caviar and strawberries for breakfast, lobster for lunch, daily baths, a court surgeon, and courtesans of both sexes for all his needs. And if he still lacked for anything, he had but knock on my chamber door. He must very much love all that trudging around the world, because I do not believe Jacob of Dembic could have dangled a better offer than I did. Really now, Jacob of Dembic? A second-rate captain transporting horse to dockside Novigrad pimps for a fistful of crowns. With any luck, sooner or later a storm will sink that leaky tub of his, and Cain will return to me, tail between his legs. Illegible scribbling. Why can I not read that word aloud? Illegible. Illegible waxing, illegible blade, oil, illegible, devil's puffball, illegible contortions. What the hell, okay. Ink visibly fresher than previous entries, many years must have passed. I have heard the dying deer, the vessel on which Cain was sailing, wrecked off the coast of Grassy Knoll. Was it my curse? Not bad for a beginner. Perhaps I should think about rolling at Bernard. Okay, so I guess he cursed him. Yes, Gray. Should know by now that when you say, hey, Matt, that's exactly what you're doing. But I honestly thought you were about to make fun of me for my inability to say the word legible. There we go, I said it right that time. Don't know why I have such a hard time with that word, but I do. Alright, I don't know if that's everything out of here. You will. Don't think he should have taken that many hits, but that's okay. At least their horses get stuck just like Roach does. That makes me feel better. See, I don't really mind when they attack me on horseback, because I can just do that, and it's like mostly easy kills. I say that and I'm gonna get murdered by a gang of dudes on horses here soon just to make me eat my words, but it's fine.
Blood trail leads to the cellar.
I was following a blood trail. Did not know that, but I hear something nasty down there. Well, I assume it's nasty because it sounds like a monster that's eating something. I'm finally finding some weapon repair kits. Just a ghoul. Only one of you? We should talk about Gray now that he's gone. We totally should. Of course, if I say things about him, he won't even know that I said them.
Ghouls tracked the body downstairs, but it wasn't their kill. Skin's unnaturally pale, cracked. Ought to explore the tower.
Investigate the ruined tower using your Witcher senses. Didn't realize this one was going to lead to a different quest entirely. Alright, didn't realize it. So really, Buffy, you need to talk about him, because if I do it, he won't even know I said anything.
Deep, uneven tracks. Someone fled blindly, in a panic.
Investigating the tower using my Witcher senses. I know I've basically already done that. Again. What it wants me to find now. There's seriously gonna be something else in here now that I triggered the quest, even though I've already been through here. That's gonna be annoying. Possible. Nothing down here. Investigated everywhere, I believe. Oh, maybe not. I don't think I saw that ladder last time. Nope, don't think I came all the way up here. Oops. I did miss something. Multiple levels of something. Some things. There's something on the wing. Nothing out here. Another ladder. Go. I know, it sucks, sorry. We need one more person in chat so you could actually talk about him while he was gone.
Strange. As if a whirlwind came through.
I know, when it basically, the camera kind of panned into him like that.
Strange. As if a whirlwind came through.
Okay. Now what? Yeah, just jam the camera basically into Geralt's back like that. I thought it was an interesting view, to say the least. And died there in the fetal position, but attacked by what? Something aerial, I would imagine. A whirlwind would make the wind howl. That is a lot like the wind howling. What else do you want me to look at, damn it? Now we're at just follow the blood trail. think it's just the music, but it almost sounds like a place of power. It has to be the music, because it wouldn't still be that loud.
Pale skin, but no blood loss. This is no vampire. Whatever he saw just before he died gave him quite a scare.
Well, to be fair, I just jumped down the ladders because it's faster than actually hitting E, so he'll climb down the ladder. So half the time I just walk off the ledge instead of...
Noon Wraith did this. All signs point to a Noon Wraith. She's avoiding me. Gotta find something that belonged to her. She'll have to show then. Maybe there's a reward for her.
Probably. Walking around trees is hard for witchers and horses, apparently. Alright.
The crew didn't show again today. Whoa!
Oops, there it is.
My mum says I'll turn into a strigger if I don't eat my dinner.
Don't think failing to eat your dinner will really turn you into a strigger, and I am a witcher, so I know a thing or two about these things. Your mom is a filthy liar. But you should eat your dinner. This is the face the guy had when he died. Something like that, I think, Buffy. You're back and better than I was before this gray has tacos. Ooh, tacos do sound good, and I'm finally starting to get hungry. My workday went such that I never actually got a lunch, so I kind of ate during my last meeting at like 4:30. Something like that, I think I finished. So I wasn't actually hungry in between work end and stream start. So, I'm getting hungry. Tacos do sound good. And now it is my turn to BRB, just because, you know, I can't let Gray show me up. And, well, more nature calling and need to vent some of the heat out of here. So I will be back in just a few minutes, and as always, we'll leave you with a tune that will not play educational political ads on communism or anything else. And if it does, I'm going to be very confused because it's a file that doesn't include any of those now. So, anywho. Bear with me, folks. I will be back in just a few moments. Enjoy the song, enjoy your tacos, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back. Thanks for hanging in there, folks. Much appreciated, as always. Yeah, vent the heat, I suppose, could mean that, Gray. However, in this instance, it's literally venting out the heat. You'd be amazed how incredibly hot it gets in this room with the PC under, streaming and gaming at the same time, load, door shut. I should actually put a thermometer in here, but yeah, relative to the rest of the house or just outside the door, it's crazy. So yeah, when I take my break, aside from doing the nature duties, I have one of the wind machine fans blowing air back into the room that's much cooler. Cool it back off. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to check the notice board. In memoriam, after a long battle against illness, yesterday saw the passing into the next life of Sinfane, beloved grandfather, father, and husband. I'm not going to try and read those. Prayer group. Anyone interested in joining us in prayer for a speedy end to the war is invited to come to the Eternal Fire Chapel in Far Corners. The fire enlightens, the fire cleanses, the fire protects. Yeah. Not so much. Scribe for the composition of official writings. I'm available to draw up documents concerning all the many branches of law and administration, including claims for damages, invoices, collection summons, arrest warrants, and appeals of official decisions. My fees are reasonable, and I operate with a quick turnaround. Louis Vulgar. Name sounds very familiar. The vulgar part. That drum beat sounds really similar to the one Eminem sampled for Stan. That's a good point. Oh yeah, I meant to comment on that. Yeah, I can totally see and to Buffy's point here, Dido vibes from it, but it's definitely got a, you know, just the generic game world feel to it, which is why I like it for the intermission music. It seems fitting. Plus, I just thought it was a cool, pleasant tune. Contract, Devil in the Woods, Dear Witcher, Sir, if any be present hereabouts, that is. There are. I have a hunch, what I'm trying to say. I'm dead certain that the woods I was lucky enough to gain possession of, or at least I felt lucky about that till recently, that these woods are home to a cruel devil, a devil of some kind. I hired a gang of dwarven loggers not too long back to harvest lumber. Strapping lads, every last one having cut down many a mighty tree in his life. So you can imagine my surprise when said loggers disappeared, all save one, and he claimed to have seen a monster. I've marked out a bounty for freeing my stretch of woods from all foul creatures, and dearly hope that I soon will have the pleasure of giving it to someone. Sincerely, Brain Hutched. Thank you, that's the track. Trying to remember the song now. Okay, yeah, got it. I can hear that. Contract, the White Lady. Good people, take pity on the poor lot of us peasants. The fields outside of town are haunted by a wraith somewhat like a maid in appearance, though her visage is ghastly and sullied. You cannot walk within 10 spans of the evil and hope to escape alive. It's thus keeping us from harvesting our crops, meaning famine and misery awaits us if nothing changes. So we plan to hand all our remaining gold to whoever drives this White Lady off or kills her. Helma Ignatius's widow. P.S. Since I've got many an inquiry into the matter already, I'll let it be known right here. I'm not interested in remarrying. Homemade cakes. Delicious homemade cakes, just like your gran used to make. Only from Aunt Amelia's. Apple crumbles, cheesecakes, plum tarts, and many others. Ooh, a plum tart sounds good. All baked from the finest fruits and flowers straight from fields with a day's ride of Novigrad. Don't think I've ever had plum in a dessert. But it would be good. Talk to the widow about the noon wraith. Alright, widow, where are you? Hello, Helma.
Greetings, Witcher.
Definitely
Hear
wouldn't.
about the
Not
White
interested in
Lady.
marrying her.
As I hoped. I notice it's been hanging so long, sun's near bleached it blank.
Seems your White Lady's a noon wraith.
That means... Gods, poor Lucy.
Lucy. She was gonna marry, right?
Yeah. Her parents swore her to a smith from the city. Well-to-do, sure, but older and more brittle than elven ruins. Lucy ran from the altar out into the fields, where she slashed her veins. Used the silver dagger she'd gotten for the betrothal. Wait, let me show you.
Alright then. I guess that explains it. I totally was singing in my head, Gray.
Lucy's parents couldn't bear to sell it. Bury it, even. They left it in my care.
I want to send her away, but I've got to bring her close, lure her first. I need an object to belong to her. Dagger would be perfect.
Take it, but kill Lucy. Promise me. She shouldn't suffer no more.
I'll kill her, or she'll kill me. You ran into me. I didn't move.
Hey, look at this one. Stop plumbing. There's somebody coming.
I almost cleared him. Ah, convenient. The fire's already lit for me.
Let's dance.
Indeed. You were Yurdened, you're not supposed to be able to do that. And you come right back into it. There's my minions. Come on, come get me. Come into the glowy circle. Why did she regenerate? And like all of her health, no less. See, she's not supposed to be able to dematerialize like that when she's in the Yurden circle, which she very much was. More damage. Really is going poorly. I wish she didn't get to regenerate all her health this time. God, she's tearing me up there. Well, guess you do need to put some wraith oil on for her. Wraiths really are one of the bigger pains in the ass of an enemy in the game, all things considered. Oh, I have to have the whole conversation again? Why?
Greetings, Witcher.
Hear about the White Lady.
It is going like Jenny, but...
As I hoped. I notice it's been hanging so long, sun's near bleak.
Need to listen to this again. You already saw this. So
Yeah.
da-da-da-da.
Where she slapped Lucy's pair.
Yep.
I want to send her a...
Take it.
Good, good. Alright, here we go. Save. Yes, it's starting off like Jenny, but Buffy, I promise I'm gonna do my best to avoid it ending like Jenny. Well, carrying on like Jenny. I'd like this to be the second and last attempt. And in the spirit of that, let's get oiled up. And mm-hmm. %. There we go, that's better. While I'm at it, can I make better versions? Superior. Okay. No. Nope, I can't. Rafferty's, no. Swallow. Okay, those are potions. White Rafferty's. There we go. Still need more buckthorn for that? That's annoying. As well while I'm at it. Get some alchemy done. That right now. Yeah, I need to find the recipe for enhanced. Oh no, I don't. Got it. Superior Spectre Oil. I'm also missing Rebus. I make Rebus. Can, but I'm missing White Gold. Can I make White Gold? Can, but I'm missing. No, that's unfortunate. But hey, I improved the things I'm using against her as it stands. So enhanced Spectre Oil, that on there, and filter, enhanced Blizzard. Alright, it did give me the enhanced. Alright, perfect. Yep. Alright, now here's to this not going like Jenny did. anything I just did should help that cause.
Let's dance.
Give as little time as possible to regenerate. And of course, she regenerated all of her health there. Ah. Okay, maybe it is gonna go like Jenny. Come on, get in the circle. Back in the circle. Yurden, okay, get back in the Yurden circle so I can do more damage to you. It's tough because it knocks her out is the problem when you hit her. So you hit her a couple of times and then she's out of the circle, so then you gotta... Well, at least she materialized in the circle, although I got out of it before I could hit her. Come on, get in here.
Not good.
Come on. Just die. You don't want to die, you've already killed me twice, it's my turn. God damn it. Okay, so she didn't regenerate much at all. You're cast. Ah. Oh my flipping god. Geralt is feeling the pain that numerous retail managers have felt before, having to deal with the angry white lady. Oh, that's true. You have a laptop next to Alexa. When you said this might go like Jenny, she started to play Jenny but nothing more. Did it really? Oh my god, that's perfect. When you said it, the song started playing in my head. Oh, that's funny. Considering I didn't actually say Alexa, I'll not say the word for you. That's really, 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 really funny. Hopefully you like the song and it didn't start playing a song that you don't like. I apologize if that's the case. Not really apologize, because I certainly didn't do it on purpose, but it's priceless and makes me happy because it's awesome. Alright. still you. It's not your minions. No, it's your minions. No, it's not. No, it's the minion. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Come on back, white lady. It's interesting that even though we now know her name, it still, like, calls her white lady instead of by the name. Get your Casper ass back here in the circle so I can kill you. Ah! Alright, so 4th time's the charm. Not as bad as Jenny, but more deaths than I would have preferred. I mean, I guess I'd prefer none, but ooh, that might be a good sword. I got my ass kicked a lot, but we prevailed in the end. Like I said, 4th time's the charm. You do like that song, good. You've had 8, 6... Ah! Yeah, Casper ass just popped into my head, but it seemed fitting. I amused myself with that one, too. Wasn't actually sure if either of you would have been able to catch it, or if I said it quietly, mumbling to myself in the heat of the moment. Got rid of the white lady.
Problem solved. You can go back to your fields.
Yeah, Gray, that song is in my head on a frequent basis, just randomly.
May fortune smile upon you.
Whoa, black bear, bam, bam, wow. Okay. So that one's done, thankfully. There's not gonna be anything that compels me to go here or down here. Oh, there's a guarded treasure. Okay, I guess at some point I will. Alright, where's the, guess I'll look at the other contracts we picked up. 20, 24... No, that's higher than I really want to tackle quite yet. That I can do. I know I've derailed from going and looking for the Witcher gear treasure hunts, but really? I have to go all the way back there again? So, whoa, Black Betty Casper ass. That actually melodically works. Whoa, Black Betty Casper ass. Like, same syllable count and everything, and tempo as Bam Laban, or Bam Balam, whatever it is they're saying. Go to the gate. Glory gate. Every time I see this, all I can think of is glory hole, which I have a relatively strong suspicion was the intent of the developers, unless it's actually named in the books, in which case obviously it's not. But no, monsters are not afraid of the eternal fire. Only the benign non-humans that aren't any different than us. Well, I mean, they're different than us, but not in any way that makes them bad. Are you the hunter? No, you're the old man. You're the hunter.
Oh, aye.
Hear about the contract. Any idea what this monster is?
Nay, but
Impressive
proper
Van
huge it
Dyke.
must be. Slaughtered no less than a dozen wolves, ripped their guts out, but left lots uneaten. Means malice rules it, makes it kill, howls and bellows, nights something fierce. Folk are afeard to venture into the woods, though hunger grips the village.
No, he's actually rather astute. Will not haggle. It's
Fine,
just not
I'll
worth
take
it.
care of it.
Fortune smiled upon us when it brought you here. Good hunting to ye.
Kind of like him. His epic Van Dyke. Before I go and do that, I won't save. Where is this merchant?
What?
What? Oh, I've already played you.
Farewell.
Never mind. I played her. More specifically, have I beaten her? Him. I don't know why I thought this was a female innkeep at this one.
Farewell.
I have not.
First the armies passed, then the pox, now the hunger.
Actually, it should go, whoa, white lady, Casper S. That is true. I mean, that would be more fitting, but I was trying to go with the, whoa, white lady, Casper S. That does work. Pretty surprisingly well.
Run, Roach.
And now I'm gonna have that stuck in my head. Actually, what the problem is I'm gonna be saying Casper ass in real life, and people are gonna be, what the hell are you talking about? I'm like, it's funny, trust me, just go with it. Okay. Off of Roach.
Monster wiped out the whole pack.
I would say impressive, but I mean, it's not.
Big.
I do that all the time.
Really big.
The footprints, however, would imply that he's got a very large paw with claws that are really big and scary. And he can climb. Of course, apparently I can walk straight up that too. Okay, I did expect to have to jump. I didn't think I was going to be able to just literally walk up that exceedingly steep embankment. I'm not complaining. It was another werewolf.
Left a lot of fur when it rubbed against the
Must
trunk.
be.
Scent's still there.
Always having to find the werewolves with my nose. Oh, and other things, but... At least I'm assuming it's a werewolf based on its climbing of trees and large fur patches. Didn't really look like a paw print, so maybe not. Or not that kind of paw.
Stinks like fiend shit. Right. Old and dried out. Fiend's been around a while.
Or it's a
Gotta
fiend.
find another way.
I'm a witcher, I should be able to jump up there. And seriously, I should be able to climb a third as well, at least, as Alexios, which would put me up there in a millisecond. Or Cassandra, whichever one you played. I played as Alexios. Kind of a hankering to finish that game now.
Stinks like fiend shit. Right. Old and dried out. Fiend's been around a while.
Do we really need to say the same thing about different pile fiend shit? Ah. Just picking up the stuff that I'll no doubt need later. Especially since I did a lot of alchemy. I'm running low on all kinds of herbs and such. Yeah, that reminds me. Okay, that's just for red, so I need to make it greater, that's greater, that's greater, and I need something to go in that slot. Which doesn't have to be red. Red would be good. Increases chance of landing a fast attack critical hit by 2%, fast attack critical damage. So I'd do that one, except I need 3 more points in the branch. So strength training, strong attack damage, arrow deflection, I'll never use. Time slowed by an additional 15. Not really. Resolve adrenaline point loss upon taking damage is lowered by 20%. When vitality reaches 0, adrenaline points will be immediately consumed to restore it. That's handy. Bolt that hits a target. No. Increases crossbow critical hit. Crossbow disable monster. Damage from hits received while dodged. Okay. Successful counterattack. 1 point adds 1% chance of killing an enemy. Alright, we're gonna go with that. There we go. Adrenaline point loss upon taking damage is lowered by 20%. Go. And now I want to see if I can craft a greater red meat. Or a regular red mutants, which I can make. Alright. Well, didn't get us very far, did it? You would think since we have to go down the hole that way, they'd give us a little bit more of a graceful entrance. Malacca cliffs, yeah, no kidding, right? Cliffs are Malaccas for sure.
Died recently. Wonder what killed it.
Didn't expect the fiend to be dead.
Tufts of blood-caked fur. Second beast was a different color.
Was it?
Another trail. Track's too small for a fiend, though.
No, but
prints.
I killed a fiend.
Fight lasted a while. Both
So
lost
it's
loads of blood.
a bit
But
dangerous.
short. It's gotta be. Probably competed for territory with a fiend. Have to lure him here somehow.
Conveniently I can make a short lure. I'll wait for the quest to update and tell me to do that. Prepare some bait on the alchemy formula. Yeah, I have everything I need. Fiend dung. Don't recall picking the fiend's dung up, but regardless. Right. Appropriate slot, then select from the quick eye. Yep. And where did it put it? Mara trophy. Bonus experience. Succubus trophy. Bonus gold. That's fun. Anyway, where did the damn short lure go? There it is. Alrighty. Let's go spread some short here. Oops. Wrong button. How the hell do I use it? I remember this from the last playthrough. They could have done a little bit better job of having something looking like it's actually pouring out of the bottle. I don't feel like that would have been that difficult to do relative to, you know, other things. But maybe I'm just being picky. Why must I spread it so many places? It's annoying. Oh, okay, there is something pouring out of it. You can kind of see it at the right angle.
Smell this 5 miles away.
Still think they could have done a better job with it, though.
Just gotta wait in the cave.
Back to the cave I go. Okay, I guess I didn't need to spread it around that one. Waiting in the cave, waiting in the cave. Oh, you aren't. You're just an ugly son of a bitch.
As bandits and villains say, I'll make remains of you.
Really? I've never had a bandit say that to me. I love it when it activates and lights them on fire. The sword, that is. I mean, I like it when Igni does what it's supposed to do and lights them on fire too, but... Is it a chort or is it a howler? Azura Wrath. Wonder what the chort trophy gives me. Out real quick. Okay, no doubt equipped it. Did 5 experience from monsters. Don't want it. Cockatrice. There we go. Alright. Okay. There's a lot more damage. I don't care that much about the frost damage or chance to freeze, but... Let's see, more damage. Okay, so we're still switching out for that one. Let's see, more damage, armor piercing, chance to stun, bonus experience for monsters, bonus gold. This will be the one that we use. Yep. Actually, it's in wretched shape anyway, so I'm just gonna go ahead and swap it out now. Then what did I put in it? Burning, stun, poison. Already does some stun, so give it more stun. I'm just gonna be stunning enemies left and right, which is a good thing. 5% chance to stun. Give it another 3%. And then want some burning here. That's poison. Burning, stun, poison. I got stun back on there. What burning? Wherever it happens to be. There we go. We need poison, stagger, stun, signs. Yeah, okay. We have some sign intensity. That'll work. Don't really need anything else in my pockets right now. Good. Oops. What's annoying is that's basically how I have to get out of there. It's just could have been more cautious about it. No, he was definitely not short, that's for sure.
Come on, Roach.
Not at all. See what we get as a reward for this. Hello, Hunter. Problem solved for you.
A chort was prowling the nearby forest. Found itself competing for territory with a fiend, so it turned aggressive.
A chort? A fiend? Why they be bothering us? Think more'll come? Think they've done made a pact to take our village?
No.
Doubt it, but I'll be sure to keep my eyes open, see if there's anything else out there.
You don't think they make
Cheers
packs?
then, Witcher. Here, take the purse. All the folk of the village chipped in.
Thanks. Take care now.
So what did I get at? Oh, got a lot of XP.
Winds howling.
Decent number of crowns relative to what you usually get in this game for contracts. You don't usually get a lot. Sometimes they're high paying, but not most. Literally nothing in here. Surprising, but okay. Oh right, I've already been through here and looted everything. That's right. Wow. And now I think I want to go. Actually, there's someone I want to play in Gwent now that I'm thinking about it. It's popping in my head. I think she kept beating me. Might actually be able to take her out now. Already played her, then I won't.
Welcome to the Seven Cats, the luckiest tavern in town.
We'll see about
They even
that.
say the hangovers our wine baguettes are lucky.
Can't say I can see how a hangover would ever be lucky, but you know. What card did I get last time? Assuming it was a monster because I was playing it. Oh wait, I didn't get a card from him, that's right. Sucked. Not the worst draw ever. Want to keep the decoy or not? Yeah, I'm gonna keep the decoy. Virtually every time I get rid of a decoy, I end up regretting it. Sneaking suspicion that was coming. I'll burn this now. Not yet. Now I will. I'll probably end up using my decoy to pull Zoltan off. Or not. Yeah, I don't want to go for a tie, 'cause that's pointless. I can operate with the same school of thought. Draw some cards out, and then I can... Yep, there we go. So that's 24 points, 30, so I've got 36 points. They'll get one card. Damn. That did not go favorably for him. But I might still be fine, or she might end up beating me for the third or fourth time. actually happy to see that weather card. Not sure why they cleared it themselves. Doesn't make a great deal of sense in my humble opinion, but what do I know? Because they didn't have craps, they were just trying to extend the hand. Alright. That makes sense then, kind of. I will win graciously. Not rub it in even though it's been a long time coming. I got a weather card from her. What the actual F?
Welcome to the Seven Cats, the luckiest tavern in town.
She was a challenging
They even
one.
say the hangovers are wine begets are lucky.
I should not get a weather card as a result. Interesting, even in the cutscene you can see the guys spawn in there. It's funny. That's really annoying. Keep the trophies for now. Butter. Bread. Go with the butter. Dumplings, Hattori would be pleased. Actually not, because they're not his dumplings. Banana, anyone? Got some olives. Sweet bun. Fried meat. Very nondescript. Grilled chicken sandwich to go with Buffy's favorite ham sandwich. Right there, in fact. Baked potato. Yes, I'm just kind of amusing myself looking at all the random food items. While I clear them out. Honey. That's good. Clear out some junk. She has like no money. It's unfortunate. Oh well. Anything I need, does she? I forgot Dijkstra had his own wine. I don't need any of that. Alright. That's done.
So long.
Hide the wenches, witches coming!
I'm not gonna do anything to your winches.
My valor stands on 3 pillars.
Oh, they don't want me to anyway. Alright, and I think that's actually probably a good place to wrap it for the night. So cleared out some more side quests. And then also won some more rounds of Gwent. Yeah, that's basically what we did. To summarize it very, very, very briefly and succinctly. Helps by Alt Tab. I really need to set up some hotkeys, but I'm out of keys on my keyboard that don't inadvertently overlap with game keys, so yeah. I might be able to switch a couple of keys around for something or other, and anyway, I'll figure that out on my own. But yeah, so fun little stream of cleaning up some more side quests. We got another level or 2, I think just 1. I want a few more rounds of Gwent, so yeah, it was a fairly productive stream, and we can pick up next time where we left off here, and then go on, get back to the main quest, and rescue Dandelion. At least that's the goal, is rescue Dandelion, if everything goes to plan, which things usually don't, but I don't believe we're going to fail to rescue him in the end, even if the whole plan goes to complete crap. But we shall see. So anyway, but yeah. Also, we're over the 3-hour mark, which is a longer one for my usual weeknight streams anyway. A little short if it were a weekend one, but it's a weekend, so, or it's a weeknight, so. Anyway, thank you everybody for coming in and hanging out and stopping by. Let's see, Dolly and Steve came by earlier, much appreciated. Gray and Buffy, as always, thank you for being my weeknight troopers and always being here and hanging out and keeping it fun. Marcia, I know you were in here, numbers-wise would suggest that you still are. So thank you for watching as well. I always appreciate it very, very, very much. And Gray, if you haven't seen, posted part 9, or episode 9, depending on what I'm in the mood to say at the time, of Control. Earlier today, I think that went up at 10 our time, so if you want to go check that out, please do, and this will be where there will be a card popping up in the screen where I'm pointing about now. Yes, right about now there'll be a card for that, so 1319 for the Control Let's Play series, and part 10 will go up tomorrow. So yeah, thank you everybody. Have a great rest of your day, night, afternoon, evening, whatever it happens to be for you, wherever you happen to be watching from. Thank you so much. Take care. It was a great see ya. Good night, Buffy. Good night, Gray. And I will see you guys next time. Next stream will be on Saturday. So don't forget, Saturday at 10:15 Pacific. Yeah, so everybody tune in, and I will see you then. Thanks everybody. Good night. Take care.